All right, let's talk about how you can make a loan amortization table with extra payments in Google Sheets. So here I just have a blank Google Sheet. And to start your loan amortization table, you need to know three things. You need to know your loan amount, your interest rate on the loan, and the length or period of your loan. So let's say that we're taking out a $300,000 loan for a home. And let's say that it was at a 6.5% interest rate for 30 years. And I'll turn this into currency real quick. Now, knowing this, you can calculate your monthly payments or your PMT. And you can do that by using a formula that's already built in to Google Sheets or Excel. You can type equals negative PMT, and the first thing it's going to ask you for is your rate. So one thing to keep in mind is right now, all of our rate at 6.5% is yearly, and the periods is 30 years. What we actually need to do within this formula is convert this into a monthly rate and the amount of periods in terms of months. So our rate, we're going to take our rate and divide that by 12, and then we'll hit comma. The number of periods is 30 times 12 to get us our months. And then comma, our present value or PV is just our loan amount. And then we can go ahead and hit enter, and that will be our monthly loan amount. All right, so now that this is created, we could technically go in here and let's say it was actually a $400,000 loan. We can change that, and that monthly payment is automatically going to get updated for us. So now we can start creating our loan amortization table. The first column you're going to want to input is the periods. We need to make another column for payments, which is the amount you're paying per month, the interest you're paying out of that total payment, the principal on the loan. We'll create a column for extra payments, and then the last column here is going to be our remaining loan balance. All right, so for the period here, we're going to start at 0, month 0. And then in the cell below that, we can type equals sequence, and we'll select our period and times that by 12. And go ahead and hit enter. And basically, that's going to automatically create 360 months or 30 years. So if we were to change this to 15 years, that'll get cut in half, and that'll automatically update to 180. So we'll change that back. So for month 0, our payments, interest, and principal and extra payments are all going to be 0. But our loan balance is going to equal the total loan amount because that's kind of when our loan starts. Now for month 1, our payments are going to be equal to this, and we'll go ahead and anchor or lock this cell by pressing FN F4 on your keyboard. And if that doesn't work, you can just type $signs, the letter and number like so. Go ahead and hit enter. And then we can autofill, hit yes, and that will copy that payment amount all the way down. Because for the entire duration of our loan, our payment amount is not going to change as we have it now. So then our interest equals the loan balance times the monthly rate, which would be 6.5% divided by 12, in parentheses. And we're going to want to go ahead and anchor or lock this cell again with the $signs. Go ahead and hit enter. And we can double click this circle in the bottom right corner of the cell, and that formula will copy all the way down. Right now it's saying 0 because it's going down the list and it's saying, hey, there's nothing there, so your loan balance is 0, so there's 0 interest. But we'll fix that in a second here. Now your principal on the loan, it equals your payment minus the amount of interest you paid that month. Go ahead and hit enter, and you can drag that all the way down or double click. Now don't pay attention to these numbers yet. We haven't finished the table, but just make sure that that formula gets copied all the way down. We'll leave extra payments as 0 for now, and then our remaining loan balance is going to equal our previous loan balance minus any principal that we've paid, as well as subtracting any extra payments we might have made. Go ahead and hit enter. And then we will click this, double click, that will copy all the way down, and you'll notice that all of these formulas will update accordingly. Now, if we did this correctly at the end of month 360 or at the end of our loan, this loan balance should be 0. So if we go to the bottom here, we can see that that equals 0 exactly. So you can kind of see how much interest and principal you're paying on your loan. Now, if I were to enter extra payments in this column here, say we paid an extra $200 that month, and then in month 8 we paid an extra $1,000 to our loan, you can then see how that impacts the interest and principal you're paying and how quickly you'll be able to pay off the loan compared to the full term. So let's just say that we did extra 200 and we did a couple thousand in these months. If we go to the bottom, we can see that's going to end our loan right around month 342. So we're basically shaving off nearly 20 months from our loan by adding some extra payments in the beginning. And then you can obviously go around and format this how you'd like, but basically that's how you can create a loan amortization table with extra payments in Google Sheets. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button on your way out. Thank you, and just have such a great rest of your day.